If I had to pick, I think Gallo Eddy, Ambu Honor has a really good shot. If he can get past Phoenix Red Black, I think he's got a solid shot at winning. Oops. Okay.
Wait,
Oops.
okay. Okay, you stay on that
Okay.
side, I'll stay on this.
I'm on Team B, yep.
Uh-huh.
I'm here with K3D.
And I am here with Dragonpo.
Alright. K3D splitting through a number of laners.
I'm gonna change my title. My side is locked in.
Why not? My side is still jumping around in channels. I'm afraid to lock anybody in because they've done all these weird picks. K3D, lock in, please. He has 19 seconds, he's still just rotating through different picks. Okay, there, he locked in.
Okay, we are set. So this is a more traditional lane matchup, Ringo versus Saw.
Have you played this one much?
I have played it quite a bit, and in general, I find that Saw should win because Saw's damage is a lot better. Even if Ringo decides to poke out early using like a killing shot, usually he can heal it back if he starts with a book of eulogies. And if Ringo does go in to try to trade auto attacks, he should lose as long as Saw is spun up.
The battle for the Halcyon
And that's the catch right there.
Yeah.
That one thing you mentioned. If Saw is spun up. Now, I played this matchup a number of times on the Saw side, and it wasn't until I played against Take that I finally lost a lane, because I would start Book of Eulogies, and no matter what that Ringo did, I could just out-heal his harass. But Take was finally able to beat me as Ringo because he would take advantage of my lack of mobility, and so when I finally played this matchup reversed, so I was the Ringo playing against Saw, I knew how to beat him. When Saw pushes into tower like right there, his stacks drop. So now that he doesn't have stack, Ringo is at a pretty fair advantage. If Ringo can harass without getting caught in that suppressing fire, you can see he can just pick away and get out of range of Saw. Has abilities to outrange the Saw, like the Achilles shot, and then level post sick. Think about how much stronger Ringo is going to be than Saw. Saw's ultimate doesn't let him be a really great duelist. It lets him clean up in team fights. It lets him somebody that's low, but somebody has to get that target low, and Ringo's the one who's getting the harass damage in, not Saw. So it is a bit of a patience game on the Ringo side, but Ringo last hits under without hardly any problem. He has an attack timer reset, really lets him clean up, and then this auto crit on his passive, or on his perk, sorry, just really makes it an easy lane for Ringo to play safe in. And all he has to do is take advantage of the Saw perk timing out.
I once tried to juggle 4 blades and a munion.
It is definitely a skill-based matchup. It is up to the Ringo to make sure to stay at max range and take advantage of the time when Saw is not spun up. One little
That's probably a really good way of explaining it.
So
calling
like
it a skill-based matchup rather than just like Saw beats Jewel or whatever is probably a better way of looking at it.
Did Saw back already? Interesting.
Saw backed. He got Orb's Needle and a light shield or whatever it's called. Light shield. Oh man, I'm getting so good at items.
So Dragonpo is also shopping, I believe. Yes, and he went down into the jungle one.
Shop?
Yeah.
Where did I
Let's see what he's
I'm
gonna
not opposed
switches.
to that at all.
Yeah. It's a lot faster, especially if you don't need to heal. So you picked up a Lucky Strike, a pot, and a minion candy. Interesting choice again to see the minion candy pop up.
There is a good chance that he'll have minions stack up underneath of his turret. He could potentially get 1.5 to 2 waves stacked while Saw is pushing. or sorry, while he's working on last hitting creeps that Saw pushed under lane. And if he can get 2 waves stacked up and use a minion candy, there's potential that it could come out ahead for him. Now right there, Saw shouldn't let him trade autos like that. If Ringo gets close enough to auto attack Saw should be able to just cut that Ringo in half just by using his spun up auto attack.
That's usually the thing, because I played Saw a lot, so I was very comfortable in knowing exactly how much damage I could put out. If I was that Saw, I would have stood my ground and fought him like right there, and I would guarantee I'd put more damage at the very least.
Yep, definitely.
Now, Saw here has the Barb Needle, so as you can see, it heals 50 per minion kill. That is a massive amount. He is already back to full.
Saw's not spun up. That was his one time to trade. He popped his Twirling Silver and just started attacking a little bit too late. And there he just used the minion candy. There's only 2 minions left.
Yeah, that is
any benefit.
That's just a 50 gold. Yeah, it is true. So a ShinKaigan misclick is usually when I like freak out, and what I'll do is I'll mash every active. I'll hit my boots, my pots, my mines. I just do everything all at once. Oh, Saw is doing very well though. He's gonna heal up. No problem. Oh,
he's going for the roadie.
Oh, he did it!
Wow.
I actually wasn't sure if that was going to kill him, but it did. I am surprised. He must be.
You're always thinking it's going to time out. Roadie
I know.
Run's just not going to quite go the distance, but managed to stick it. 0 at 5 minutes is a pretty early kill.
I was actually pretty impressed by that move. I thought it was very risky to try that under tower, but oh man, did that pay off.
K3D just went with a reflex block. Now, while Ringo doesn't have a stun per se, if you reflex block the Ringo ultimate, it actually makes it so the burn doesn't happen as well.
Yeah,
it blocks all of that damage, which is really useful.
That is true, and that is definitely not a bad buy. It will make Ringo a lot more difficult to finish off a Saw now at this point. Plus the extra defensive stats on it. Oh, but he popped the shield. Why did he do that so early?
He's just getting in the head of Ringo, I'm sure. Trying to convince Dragonpo that he's the better range. Oh man, taking a bunch of damage. If Roadie Run would have been up, I think he would have committed on that.
So that is exactly how I would have played that if I was Saw. Because he was already spun up, so you might as well just sit there and attack him down, basically.
Trade autos, yep. Makes perfect sense with that barbed needle.
And his health is just remaining full pretty much the whole time.
It slices, it dices, it cuts through tin cans.
Oh, he popped the ult just to get some damage on the tower. Did the splash damage? Did the splash damage like hit Dragonpo? Does he have any crystal? Because I don't know why the tower turned on him there.
So if you don't have any crystal, it doesn't deal splash damage?
No, it does. Yeah, it does 0 splash damage. You don't have any crystal now. So that's why I was.
But I guess the damage still exists.
Oh, I don't know. He cast the pressing fire under tower. He has. Okay, he still had the boots active, so that's
there's
good.
There's the Achilles shot.
Oh, is the reflex block? I actually blocked. It was blocked. That was an excellent move.
I once tried to juggle 4 blades.
He's just gonna recall, but.
Oh, he's trying to do it under tower.
His recall canceled. He's just stalling for time, buying himself time to push this wave up.
That is a valid tactic. Yeah. But that was a good block on his part. I couldn't actually even see the shot, but I could see the block through the fog of war. So
somebody was saying that when Scarf attacked, you can see his first ability. I forget what it's called. Spitfire. You can see his Spitfire through fog of war.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, so you can see if an enemy Scarf isn't cracking, because you'll see his Spitfire flying out. That's another champion we haven't seen.
Yeah, Scarf is actually very good in the early game. He landed so much as one Spitfire, was it? Or the A skill?
Spitfire, yep.
Yeah, it will do so much damage. You cannot trade with a level 1 Scarf. Like 3 or 4 auto attacks will destroy you. So to not see one, Scarf would be an excellent one to both push the wave and get an early kill.
It takes me 40
Yep,
minutes to
he
get
has the
dressed.
potential to do both.
You thought paper cuts
Pretty
were
interesting.
better.
And his abilities can damage turrets like no other. Let's check builds really quick. Saw has a fully upgraded Crucible, and Ringo is still sitting on the 6 Sins and Lucky Strike. So Ringo is sitting on 1550 of items.
Oh,
that
but
Saw,
K,
that of energy!
he has no energy left.
Where did I leave my keys?
But he is
He's
still
also
very
really
healthy,
safe.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dragonpo is in a very sketchy spot.
I would turn on it.
Yeah, I would
on
turn
while
right
he's got
now,
my
like,
stack.
yeah.
Let his stacks fall off. Just turned, and as soon as suppressing fire is up, would have had a kill there.
Oh, if Dragonpo backs now though, Saw's gonna have a chance to push, and that tower is not very healthy. Let's see what
What option does he have?
I know that is true. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Phoenix Red Black Music said when Saw uses suppressing fire, you can see it through fog, but that definitely makes sense. Some abilities are going to show through fog.
So
Let's see what he's
Dragonpo
buying.
finished it into a Tyrant's Monocle and picked up a Barbed Needle, so now he will have some sustain in lane. I hope it is going to be enough though.
Fountain of
Where
Renewal
did I leave my keys?
and Crucible.
He
And
bought them
he just
both?
bought another weapon blade.
That is an interesting build. Fountain, really.
Yep, he does not want to die to that Ringo ultimate. He has
Well,
very
now-
little damage. This is like a doer troll build. Super evil doer always is like, oh, build tank Saw. I'm like, how will I ever kill anybody? He's like, well, when they're standing there confused about what your build is, you can just slowly kill them. I
So
thought that was pretty
if you guys
classy.
actually watched the live stream on Friday, they mentioned that defensive stats tend to win out in the early game because defense is very cost effective. So maybe he's banking on that. Right now, I very much doubt Dragonpo will be able to kill him through a Crucible and a Fountain. There is no way at this
It
point.
slices, it dices, it cuts
That's
through
interesting.
tin
Defensive
cans.
stats win out in the early game, and then offensive stats start taking over in the mid game, and then Catherine wins in the late.
Yeah, Catherine wins, period.
When the offensive items start doing too much damage and Catherine's just reaping the benefits of that. Here, Dragonpo is just attacking Saw. Saw's just
Yeah.
last hitting and
It's
just
not-
healing back all the damage.
It's not doing anything to him. Yeah, like
No. But it's setting up for a long game. Neither of them have the ability. Neither of them have much kill potential on the other one.
but he is
Things that they weren't
weakening
attached.
him quite a bit.
Oh, he used his ultimate. I see. I was wondering why his energy did that.
Yeah,
But
I was
it
wondering that too.
because he activated
I
his-
saw a big dip and I'm like, what happened? Did he pop something? I'm like, oh, I get it. Okay.
Now, K3D bought health and health regen. He has not bought shield. He has not bought armor. So, Dragonpo stacking Tyrant's
Where did I
Monocles
leave my
can
keys?
effectively get his crits up to a point where they'll start to matter to Saw. Having a lot of health is just like having a big stick of butter. If I have a hot knife, it doesn't matter how much you throw at me. I'm just gonna slice right through it.
That is an
So-
interesting analogy, but I
Analogy.
like it.
Yeah, as a Ringo, I would not be afraid of a Saw with a lot of health. I'd be more afraid of a Saw with weapon power or crit because he has a chance at just
Like demolish
melting
you.
my health
Yeah.
bars.
And Saw is very good at that in the 1v1, especially when his opponent has no stuns.
Yep, definitely.
It takes
That's an
me
excellent
40
point. So
minutes to
Saw
get
just
dressed.
upgraded
You
straight
thought
into a
paper
Serpent
cuts were
Mask
bad.
and is charging back down the lane.
So
Did
me-
not.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and Dragonpo headed down into the jungle shop, picked up a heavy steel and a weapon blade. So he's just going more and more attack power.
Weapon power, I love it.
Weapon power, right? Oh, he's just going straight for tower. Wow.
Might
Oh.
work. He has the ability just to heal and block Ringo's ultimate, so Ringo's kill potential on him is quite low. It looks like he
It
activated
slices, it dices, it cuts through tin cans.
The fountain.
the fountain. Yep. And now you see the physical damage from those abilities starting off. As he pushes Saw right out of lane, and the 3D is gonna recall. Oh, canceled it. Fake out.
Interesting choice. He used up
It's
the last of his mana to do a little bit of damage to him. But he's just going to heal it right back because he does have a barbed needle.
Yep. And there it is. Ringo's back to about full health, pushing into the turret, and that turret's dangerously low. Saw is still in base.
Oh
He's
no,
gonna
Saw
get a
needs
couple
to get
more
back.
autos on that. There's the twirling silver. You have enough to finish this off? Oh, I wouldn't run away from that. Ringo, this is your
I would
shot,
have
man.
I would have actually stayed to tank it. He could have taken it right there.
Oh, I guess it would have been risky.
See now here's the
is
problem.
Vainglory just
Dragonpo is low on mana, so he won't be able to commit to too many fights.
But he is one-shotting ranged creeps with just a crit.
That is true. Oh wow, it's gonna come down to a tower game. Putting some good damage on him, but oh, is he gonna do it?
Oh! Tried to
Oh,
execute it, it wasn't enough. Now Dragonpo has the upper hand. He pops the fountain to try to heal. Suppressing fire misses. Hits creeps, I guess. A little bit of sustain in there.
I am on the
Still
edge
shooting off
of my
those
seat. I
ultimate
don't
rounds.
know who's gonna win.
Oh, no more minions. Still has the twirling silver, and see right there, that's where like Saw's stacks are falling off. He's still slow, but he's just getting to that point where he's coming out, but he has to make the decision like, do I move slow or do I attack slow? Like, do I need to run? Do I need to fight?
Didn't end well for the Munyon.
Man,
Ringo just
Dragonpo
attacks the
has
right
to keep
creep.
him off that tower.
Ouch. Those autos from Saw. I would be using suppressing fire on that. Oh my goodness, that is so risky. Taking that many shots.
Oh, I hope he has to
Crucible
block.
should block that.
Yep,
There
and it is blocked. He cannot back now. He should be able to heal it out.
Oh, but he doesn't have energy. If Dragonpo goes on the turret.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen this game.
He's so low. Saw is just so thirsty for it. Saw just activated his boots. He's trying to get his stacks up so he can push in with this wave.
That
Ringo
tower
has
has
to clear
nothing
this
left.
boots out.
Dragonpo has to kill him now.
It takes me 40
Like, even if that
He
large
has
minion,
his
no,
ultimate.
if he went up there, he could probably kill.
He's probably
Kill
gonna
it.
get it.
Oh, K3D takes it.
Man.
Oh, that
Down
was.
to the wire.
Oh, wow, that was an exciting match. I really thought Ringo would have had it if he pushed maybe a little bit harder early on. Right then. Oh, man, I was
You're
on the
right, he
edge of my
He
seat.
could have tanked that tower and gotten that kill. Man.
Whew. Ah,
Maybe.
jeez.
I think his
I-
twirling silver was down, so it's a bit of a risk.
I think it would have been close, though. It would have been very close.
Yeah.